and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, I do. Well, it is a scorcher today here on the prairies. It is going up to, I believe it's 34, 35 degrees. Just a minute. Let me see what it is. Let me see what it is right now. It's 29 degrees. And they've got us going up to 33 degrees. So, but I know other places are hotter. But it's also, hello. It's also that uh, it's humid. Like there's not much moving and that. So I'm sitting here. You can only see me here, but I'm in my underwear because it's too hot. It's just too hot, and all I've got is the fan on right now. So today is Sunday, the 12th of July, 2026. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. So, so, hello. I would say Christina and Exie. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, Maybe Helen. I don't know who else. Oh my gosh, I'm bad. I'm so bad today with memories that and I think it's because of the heat. I really do. I really do. So, anyway, oof. Oh my gosh, here, let's get this. Oh gosh, just a minute here. I'm gonna do this. There, okay. So, oh my goodness. So, I'm going to work on Jesus the Good Shepherd for now and see what I can get done today. I did work yesterday on, can I find it? Where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh my gosh. No. I was working on the Egyptian sampler. But where is it? Is it down here? Nope. Not there. I don't know where it. Oh, gosh. I don't know where it ended up. Oh my gosh. So, anyway, I was working on it. But now I'm just going to work here on Jesus for a while. Speaking of Jesus, Juliet and I got to the church at the same time. And we went in, and I was just looking at starting to get things ready. And I came up to where I normally sit, and I looked. And I was like, Juliet, come here. And the crucifix, big heavy thing, fell down off the wall and tipped over. Juliet's going to send me pictures. Tipped over, it took the tabernacle down, it took the candles down, it took the decorations down, it opened up the tabernacle, and the host was all over the place. And Jesus was smashed, just smashed. Yeah, like one of his arms, I don't know which, this arm here it had all. Hello, Lynette. I don't know where Ruthie is. She's hiding somewhere. So yeah, so Juliet and I, we cleaned it up, and I don't know what they're going to do. Like they've said, oh, yeah, that is terrible. I thought at first, my very first thought was somebody had broken in. But nothing else was done. Nothing else was, like they didn't tip over the altar or the pews or, thrown all kinds of stuff down. Nothing. So what we believe is that the, the hook gave way and it came down like this. The tabernacle was right here, and then it went like this and fell down. So I'm not sure. Like Sandra and Doreen were saying that the crucifix had been up there since the church came, so that was over 60 years, almost 70 years. But how old the actual crucifix was, don't know. But it was an absolute shock. Hi, Christina. So, yeah, so that was not very good. Oh, gosh, just a second. Oh, I think I gotta put something here that's sticking to my bottom. Oh. It's just sticking there, and I just can't. Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay, so yesterday I had decided the other day I was going to start working on the Egyptian sampler because I want it done and out of the way. So I had gotten this done all the way here, and then I had this top done, this done here, that done there, that done. So I added this. I finished up here, yeah. I added all these in there. So I'm going to work on this later. Yeah. So I have the fan right on me. I don't know, you're probably going to hear. Give me those thumbs up. Where are those thumbs up? There's 9 of you on here and only 2 thumbs up. Give me those thumbs up. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Christina. My thumb is there. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a third one. That's good. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. Yeah. So I don't know who the third one was. Lynette, maybe? Oh. When I was doing the readings this morning, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to get sick. It was so hot and humid inside the church. I put the fan on, but oh my gosh, it was just, like I was just feeling nauseous. And I had water with me. I always have water with me. And so yeah, but I was still feeling sick. Ah, Donna, okay. Nice to see you, Donna. That's good. I like to see those thumbs up. Oh my goodness. Jonah is right here. There he is. Jonah boy! Jonah boy. There he is. There's my boy. Ruthie is probably in the bedroom or underneath here. She's hiding. So, yeah, he's an old boy. I don't know how old he is. 14? Apparently he was 6 years old when I got him, approximately. He's starting again. He was out there yesterday swearing up a storm. Like, he'll go for so and so long and then that's it. He forgets. Did you see I found an angel of frost? Yes, 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 I saw that. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I might go and get it. I might. Because I do like it. Oh my gosh, I do like it. Hopefully that one will go into Pattern Keeper. I do have a headache. Now, it could be that I took my Ajovi, and it could be from that. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I can't remember what one you wanted to work on. Oh, yes, the one with the flying unicorn or whatever it was. Whatever. Yeah, I know. I know, I know. So I might have to get up and take something for my head. Magical something, yeah. Magical flight. Something like that, yeah. Yeah. So, magical dreams? Could be. Yeah. Whatever it is. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. So, oh boy. So, going back to my class last Wednesday, it was so good. It was so good. I had so much fun. Got you a gift and to an envelope. I wish I could send it in the box. But you know how that is these days. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Exie, you didn't have to do that. My goodness. No. It's thoughtful of you, but thank you. Yeah. The best thing you can do for me is you love, love, love it. Oh my goodness. Now I'm wondering what it is. Um, Eleanor. Cackling. She cackled this morning so loud, like I just jumped this high. Now, I've not heard back from, the only one I've heard back from is Megan. And she says she's working on hers. And I could never guess. Gift giving. I have no idea. But you know what? The best thing you can do for me is if you get something on fairycrosstitch.com and you get it and I get I get a bit of a, not a kickback, what is that? Referral fee, something like that. That helps me out. Yeah. So, remember, she is on a no buy. Oh, wow. Maybe she found it at a thrift store. And she's not on a no buy because she just bought some. I haven't bought that many this year. Not as many as I used to buy. And Christina, it was unexpected and has Ava all over it. Something Canada. Probably something Canada. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah. Yes. See, what you should have done, Exie, is not said a word. No buy parent. That was an exception. The no buy continues. Yeah. Have you started them at all, Exie? Have you gotten them? Have you kitted them up or anything like that? Probably show it on a video. I probably will. You know I will. You know I will. So, yeah. Commission. Yeah. No, I want to finish Wings of the Dove first. I thought you were finished that. I thought you had that all done. I know Gigi finished up her Biscornu. It is not cross stitch related. Eh? Not cross stitch related. Well, I have no idea then. I think probably by the end of this video you're going to say what it is. I can hear it that you want to say it. You're just barely holding on because you want to say it. No, I could not stitch much because of the hand surgery, and the mystery continues. When did you have carpal tunnel surgery? Is that what you had, or tendonitis, or when do you have this? Let's see here. That's it. Jonah, no. Leave my rosary alone. June 4th, it was not carpal tunnel. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't mention it. At least I don't remember you mentioning it. But knowing me, you probably did mention it, and it just went. So now my next class that I am teaching is on the 26th of September. I had wanted it earlier, like at the beginning of September, but there are a few ladies who cannot make it until the end of September. I guess going on holidays or whatever it is. So. But I sure enjoyed my class. I was all nervous. I was all nervous and just like this. But then, like 5 minutes in, it was just like, okay. It was like I didn't have enough time to prep. I wanted to prep things, lay out everything. It's a good thing Juliet was there because she helped me with everything. What I am going to do is on the Saturday, when I do this, I am going to do a live. Certainly you did a great job showing me how to start this wonderful hobby. Yeah, and I just wish I'd hear back. You know, Megan has said she hasn't heard anything back. So I'm hoping that, you know, maybe if they go in there, Megan can take pictures of it, and that. I'm sure that the lady that won that big one, she is, she probably wants to get hers done. She had the smallest flowers. And so now she's got this big one. And I hope she's excited to work on it. It is going to be a challenge, but once you've got the basics down, right? Once you've got the basics down, it doesn't matter the size. You just go to it. And I know the one girl, she said, "Oh, I thought I would come in here in like 20 minutes and I'd be just, yeah, yeah." And then she said, "I didn't realize that there was so much more to it." Yep. And I said, I am going to teach you the right way. And because if you learn the right way, right off the bat, then you're not going to do, you know. Hi, Helen. Nice to see you. Yeah. So hopefully it is that they went back to the thrift store and bought the cross stitch I had gifted to friends. It was on sale, half price, so it was a good deal. Insert bitter laugh. Yeah. Yeah. It's what I call Schadenfreude. Okay? You're sad, but you're happy. Right? In German, it is called Schaden, which means too bad. Freude, which means happy. So Schadenfreude. You know, it's meant to be yours, Exie. Absolutely. Exie, can you show a picture of it, please? We'd like to see what you had done for these people who did not appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I think that's so bad. That's so bad. But yeah, the ladies seem to have enjoyed my class. They it took them a little bit. I showed them how to do, because it was with 3 threads. So I showed them how to do a pin start. But then when they ended it, they just went underneath back in here. I also showed them what not to do. Right? Your back should not look like this. This is, I don't think that they didn't appreciate it. I think they just wasn't their jam. Yeah, I would say so too. But you see here, like you don't see any threads going all over the place. do is be honest. I would not have been upset at all. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I thought that was pretty rude. I thought that was pretty rude. Yes, I did. I don't know. I don't know if they have internet access. I don't know if they have Wi Fi. Did you tell your class about your channel? Maybe they will join. Yeah, I'm hoping that they will. They were probably embarrassed to say it wasn't for them. Anyway, it went back to its rightful place. Absolutely. I know I do have more subscribers. I think I was at, what was it, 991? I think. Oh, gosh. No. Gosh. I think it was 991. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. 9 away from 1,000 peeps. I am getting ever closer. Ever closer. No, that one was wrong. I am. Yes. It's going to be so nice once it gets up there. It is just going to be a kind of a lifetime achievement for me. I'm not going to do ads and stuff like that. No. You know, I want to keep my audience. I don't want to bore you with all these extra ads. Well, I do know that if you pay YouTube for no ads, then it's okay. But you have to get up into the 10,000 range before you start making any kind of money. But I would like it, like, who was it that had ordered something from Fairy Cross Stitch? I think you'll get 1,000 before the end of the year. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, that would be an absolute achievement. I would consider myself so blessed. Oh my gosh. It only took 5.5 years. But yeah. I noticed that a few people were trying to get into the Facebook group, but they hadn't subscribed, hadn't answered the questions. What is it about it that they don't know to answer the questions? It's right there. It's right there. And I tell people, please answer the questions. But yeah, I'm going to do another class up in Ashland in October. What I want to try and do is I want to perhaps do a stitch and bitch. Perhaps once a week. So 1 week here, 1 week up there, 1 week here, the next week up there. So then it's, because then they're sitting there with other people who stitch. And you develop a camaraderie. You develop a connection. So, and that keeps it going. In 2.5 weeks, we start our yard sale. Yes, indeed. So, um, that should be fun. I did wash some stuff up yesterday for the yard sale. And as soon as I can take it over there, I'm going to. I have to get Eric to get Rosie out of the shed so I can take over there. And yeah, I think what I'll do is, if I can do it, I'm going to, I'll ride it over there, but I'm going to put Betty on the back of it so that I've got something to walk home with. So, there are so many scammers out there. I see Owl Forest has created a new page because of people stealing other people's work and passing it off as theirs. How do they know that? That's the thing I don't understand. How do they know that? I don't get it. Like, I don't know. And who has the nerve to do that? Oh my gosh. No. That's why I always initial and date my um, my work. Always. Absolutely, I do. So, yep. So, I guess in about another week I should get, because it's the same picture that someone shared that they're posting as theirs. But yeah, but okay, so I put this, say I put this one up. How do I know that someone else did not get this design and stitch it and put it up? That's what I would like to know. I know, I mean, we've all done ones. Like, okay, I did my Blue Nun, I did my Tudor Lady. I know those are mine because they were custom made. Okay? So the chances of someone else getting that, no. And besides that, I have all kinds of embellishments in mine. So, but no, I'd just like to know how it is. Like, is it the fabric that triggers it? Is it that they changed one color in it and they recognize that in there? What is it? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Boy, this heat is making me nauseous. Even though I've got the fan on. I did find at Walmart, they did have, you see your own post being reposted by someone else and report it over and over again. But still, if I do a picture of this and it's all done, and say if I didn't have my initials or anything on that, how would I know that this was mine? That's what I'm saying. I know that my July barn, all my barns there, I've changed something in each one of them. Yeah, you wouldn't know. That's the thing. But I mean, why would somebody do that? What do they get from it? Praise? Oohs and ahs? But could not prove it either. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. You know? Like it's easy to say, well that's my picture, but you don't know. Go and check them out. It's a big thing on there. Yes, I understand it and I can see it happening. But if you had to prove it in court, how would you prove it? You know, if it was that they flipped it over and you had stuck something on the back and you knew that was yours. Like you had, there was another thread color that had interwoven at a certain point, and you knew that was yours, right? Then I could understand it. But how do you prove it? Circumstantial evidence? Yeah. But that won't hold up. They do. But what money do they get? It came to that. Have embedded info as to when it was taken and from where. Yeah. But how do they get money from it? They sell the PDF. Okay. Yeah, but you mean that would be someone who had the PDF but didn't stitch it and is selling that PDF for more money? Is that what it is? I think that's pretty low. I think that is pretty darn low. I think I'm going to have to get up and go and take something from my head. They need all the details to sell the chart, threads, colors, etc. Yeah, but it would have all of that on the PDF, right? It is a conundrum. It is a conundrum. I'm not saying that it does not happen, and I'm sure it happens much more frequently than what we believe. Just a minute, I gotta get something for my head. I think it's heat related, but I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Where is it? Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, it's sitting here. I'm hydrated because I've been drinking lots, and I usually drink lots. But it still is. There was someone else that might use someone's finished piece for the cover, but steal the chart or buy it as a one-time purchase to resell as their own. Oh, yeah. Good point. Good point. I know that I had looked at somebody, I guess the person looking after Owl Forest Embroidery had removed a scammer. I don't know what they were scamming. Was it this? Where they were stealing it as their own? I can understand it if someone gets whatever design, PDF, whatever it is, where they have that pattern, they say, this is my design, that, yes, because that can be easily proven. But to have a finished piece, unless you have something specific on there that is yours, you did something, you changed something, right? Then you'd have a case. But I don't know. Like if someone took say Teresa Wenslow's design, the dragon, the merchant, or whatever it was there. It was one of them I looked at this morning. And they said, this is my design. I did this design. I did everything. Yeah. But I think that's pretty. The only other way that I could see that they could do it is if it was fully framed. It's not the design, it's your finished picture you posted that others are reposting saying it's their finished piece. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But the thing is that digital thieves are creative. Yes, they are. But I know I've seen it where somebody else has taken it and said, this is my design. I designed this. And they take credit for it. That is, that is like my winter sample. Okay? And I always say it's a cooler design because that's what it is. I do not claim that it is a painting fairy design, but it is a cooler design. Or it's Haid, or it's Stitches So Beautiful, or it's Joan Elliott, or it's Modern Folk Embroidery, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. These designers have spent years building up their reputation. And their designs are unique, and that's what they want to be known for. But I would never take a design like Stitching with the Housewives. Like my July barn, where I put the Canadian flag in there and all of that. I wouldn't claim that that is my design. It's my interpretation of it. But it is not my design. It is their design. And I just tweaked it. Yeah. It's just sad that people have to resort to this extent. That's not very, that is not good. Not good. Not at all. Not. Thieves do not care. I used to write online. My content is constantly stolen and posted as the work of the thief. Really? I finally gave up. That is terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you, actually. As far as I know, I have not seen any of my designs that are out there. I have not. So no, I'm honest when it comes to it. Like I've got this design, of course, my Egyptian sampler. I don't know who the designer is. Not just me. It happened to most everyone in my online writing and photography community. Oh, really? Yeah, not very good. Not very good at all. At all, at all. Hmm. Yeah. So, does anybody remember the question from earlier in the week? I can't remember. I can't remember at the best of times. I think also that my head is because I took my agility yesterday. No, not yesterday, the day before. Nope. I don't remember. I said it, I believe it was at the end of the live. Hello, Tina. Nice to see you. Glad you could join us. Absolutely. Oh, I was going to tell you that next weekend the live is going to be on the Saturday. Okay? It's not going to be on the Sunday because Father Paul's coming. Um, yeah. So I don't. It'll be the same time. It'll be 11 a.m. till 1:30 p.m. Not. It's hard to believe that our community yard sale is on. It's starting on. While Juliet is starting hers Wednesday, because we always started earlier. Where the heck is my phone? I don't know. Anyways, it's, oh, here. It is the, let me see here. It will be starting on Thursday the 30th. The actual community yard sale is on Saturday the 1st. Hi, Gigi. So, yeah. I'm getting to the point where mine is almost, you know, I almost have nothing left. So, oh, did I tell you that on Friday we were supposed to meet up with Jeffrey? So I contacted him and that, and he said, "Oh no, I'm working in Portage today." Okay. I think he's probably going to come up on either the 8th of August or the 9th. The 9th of August is when his dad died. So I'm assuming. Now, this is just an assumption on my part, but I'm thinking maybe. Oh dear, excuse me. Yeah. So, but I know I'm going to help out Juliet over there, especially on Saturday the 1st. But I'm going to go there. I'll be there on the Thursday. Probably the Thursday, the Friday, and the Saturday. I'm hoping Rosie will sell right away. And that. So. Yeah. Well, what is everybody working on? How about that? What is everybody working on? Oh, my arm is sore. Christina, I wonder, have you started yours? Soon your 1 year anniversary of you moved to the apartment is yeah, it is. Working on the angel. Okay. Yeah, on the 28th. That's when I moved in here. 28th of July. It's hard to believe it'll be a year. Like, where is the time going? Oh, get up there. Yeah. Like, the days are just flying by. And, so, like, here we are on, what day will it be? I think it's Thursday. Let me see here. Thursday at noon, we will be halfway through the month of July. Started the Secret Seasons project, but I haven't put much into it yet. Work has been busy. I remember how much you had to do to get out of the house. So glad that the stress from moving is long gone. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. I'm so glad that's all behind me. I don't, I don't ever want to move again. I just don't. Oh, moving is such a pain in the Baditsky. Now, I have not worked here on, this is my, get this right. This is my winter sampler from Cooler Design. And I was working down here along, putting an extra color in here. So, but right now I'm concentrating here on working on the Egyptian sampler. So I want to try and get this one done. I want to get it done and out of the way. Done and out of the way. Absolutely. So. And those of you that joined in late, I'm working on a stamp piece. You know, my brain only saw chaos, but this is a very simple piece. I'm doing it for my niece to be a Christmas gift. So far, it is going well. I move in 4 months. Lucky it's me. I have to worry about not my family. That's good. I hope your niece will appreciate what you're doing. So, yeah. So, I don't know what I was talking about. What was I talking about? No idea. No idea. No idea. I just. Yeah. But I am getting closer to getting the Good Shepherd done. So that'll be nice. And then I'm going to put it up over there at the church. So, oh yes, you guys miss the beginning of this um, live when I said Juliet and I, we had gotten over there to the church, and I had just gotten the water and had just finished crossing myself and was heading up to where I was going to sit, and I noticed something, and I yelled for Juliet. I said, "Come here," and went and looked, and the big crucifix that was behind the altar fell down. Jesus broke off its plaster and it broke all off. The cross is still good, but Jesus is, it's irreparable or unrepairable. So then Juliet and I, we were there and we were cleaning things up. And it had fallen. Oh, wow. She will treasure it. She has special needs and holds on to everything she receives. That's nice. Mooresville, about half a mile. I was watching something about um, karma cops or something, and they were going through Mooresville. I think I was doing a video or something, and I thought, well, this is a quaint little place. Yes, Donna, what's making you move to Mooresville? You trying to get where it's warmer or closer to your family? And it's only a half an hour from, no, how far did you say? Oh, a half a mile from work. Wow. You will be close enough to attend our local monthly Stitchy group in Hildebrand. Jeannie drives from Concord. Maybe you three can. We'll have to meet up sometimes. Maybe we can get Exley to visit too. You visit. It's the town next to where I already live. I'm near my son. But you said you were in Cleveland. And that's okay. Okay. Well, Christina, that's good. You could almost walk to work. What is your favorite color palette to stitch? Do you gravitate toward that color way, or do you whatever catches your fancy? Oh, Cleveland, North Carolina. Oh. Oh, well, that makes sense then. Okay. Oh, I thought you were in Cleveland, Ohio, and I was thinking, I don't know how that goes. So, it's whatever really strikes my fancy. I don't like pale colors. If there are a few pale colors in there, like light pink, like 819 or so, and but then and that enhances the darker colors, then I'm good with that. But if it is that it's just pale, no, I don't care for it. Wow, that's not bad. Yes. Uh, I have to drive 40 minutes to work every day. Tolls during high traffic times. Yeah. Well, that's good. I am so happy for you, Christina. Yes. Like pastel colors, but I also like bright colors too. It's on the style and artwork. Yes, absolutely. Some things lean very well to pale colors, others do not. But I know, like, Juliet was working on her seasonal lanterns, and the colors to me were too washed out. And like the orange wasn't really an orange, it was a peachy orange. And I don't like that. I I'm one for realistic looking, you know. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Um, yeah, I'm one for realistic stuff. I don't go for the abstract. Not at all. Not at all. Me too. I do not like the ghosting look so many people stitch. If a color does that, I outline it with a darker shade. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know I've done quite a few angels, and I've outlined the wings because it was too pale. It gets lost. Thus, I will be able to walk to work if need be. Winter only, as summer is too hot. Would melt just stepping out of the door. Yeah, that's kind of like what it is here. Yeah, reflection. I think I'm going to make a fruit salad because I've got raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries, and bananas. All the bananas at Walmart and at Costco were so green. So, so green. I'm hoping that they are going to yellow up. Sometimes you get green bananas and they just stay green. They don't ripen. At all, at all, at all. Please remember, thumbs up, peeps. Those thumbs up help my channel. They do, they do. And please subscribe um, if you haven't already. She works at Costco. So yeah. When I was at Costco there on Friday, it was the lady when I had walked out first. We talked for a few moments. And then when I had to go back in, she wanted me to go to there was a long lineup. And she said, no, just wait, I'll get you somebody. Which was good because my leg was sore, my back was sore, everything was sore. And I was tired. And, but the lady who did it still took a little bit of time there. And, but she went and got it. So, yeah. Yeah. So that'll be awesome there, Christina. That'll be great. Now, Christina, are you moving into a 55 plus? Maybe you and Donna will be in the same building. You guys are going to become fast friends. No? Oh, did you find us like a small apartment? Did you get a one bedroom or a studio? Studios are very small. I mean, my place here, I like it. It's big enough for me. It's absolutely big enough for me. So, well, you sure lucked out. Yes, I'm looking at a one and a two, the difference in 50 a month. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of difference. A one bedroom would probably be big enough. Like I know for me, I have a one bedroom. It is small but not cramped. I have a lovely garden space and a tiny front porch. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, I wish here I had a patio door so I could go outside. But I know the one that David moved into is very tiny. Very tiny. His is a real studio. Or bachelor or whatever you want to call them. This, at least here, I've got to separate. I got a wall separating. So, yeah. Now, who was it that had? Who was it that had? Oh, Donna, did you get? Wasn't it you that I sent that package to? Did you get it yet? It's a lock. The time is too far out. I need to wait until about a month or 2 months before to move. Mine is a one bedroom. I'm leaving on Friday for a vacation to visit family in Florida. So I will move when I return. I'll be on the second floor. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to think. Who did I send it to? It takes a long time. I think Pony Express would be a lot faster. I could have walked it down to you faster than Canada Post. But it's probably already, it's in the US already. So, you've got to give it about 2 weeks at least, minimum. Now, I put used cross stitch on it. It's not used as in the sense of me stitching on it. It's used as in the sense that I used it to show it to do all that kind of thing. So, I think it'll be nice once it's done. I don't know if the money went through there on PayPal yet. They have a hold on it, lien on it, whatever they do. I haven't looked yet. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, my favorite colors, I like earth tones. I do like jewel tones. Will you be showing any more before you sell at your... I'm not selling any more at the yard sale. No, no, I'm not. No. Look, earth tones too, yeah. No, I'm not selling any more at the yard sales. Mm-mm. It is just going to be because I need them for my classes. So, nope. But it was a great idea. So I just saw my column. Well, that's good. That's good. I never did one of hers. I've seen, I think I had some of her patterns, but no. Right now, I am hoping to save up enough money from, like, from the yard sale and from when I do other classes. I want to get myself a different iPad. You know, one that has more, excuse me, that has a terabyte of storage. So, and then maybe I can sell this one here. I don't know for how much, but sell it. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I wish we had here was a patio. We don't. You know, not a very big one, but just one that I could, put a chair outside and maybe a table or something, small, and maybe stitch outside if it was like not sweltering hot, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh. This morning I was awake at quarter after 6. Not as good as yesterday, but yeah, still pretty good. It beats waking up at quarter to 4. And I can't think of any other question. Oh, how about this one? How many active whips do you have? And active whips, that I mean that you work a bit here and work a little bit there, and then come back to them and do that. About 5:15, laid there a while and fell back asleep until 8:45. I felt very rested. Yeah. I had a dream last night that my apartment was in, um, 8 active whips. Okay. Like, I have a lot of whips, ones that I have started. But actively, right now, I have Good Shepherd, I have my Egyptian sampler, and I have the winter sampler. Gigi was asking about, oh my gosh, if I had stitched any more here on here. No, I haven't. Oh, where do I find the time? Where do I find the time? Yeah. I have 4 whips total. I'm only working on 3. I have 3 that are in timeout. I fell out of love and will get back to them in the future. Yeah, yeah. Like, I have lots, right? But I just decided here right now that um, I am working on, what's that? Right? What is this one? 382. Oh yeah. Oh well. If it's not the right color, it's not the right color. I don't know. I think it is though. Yeah, it is. I thought I had it already on here, but no. This is a slightly different color. Slightly different. Anyways, this dream that I had, I was living in an apartment building. Seems like I was on the fourth floor, I think. And I had gone out somewhere, and I came home, and I was walking to my door, and these guys were working around it, and they say, "Oh, you're going to really like what we did with your apartment." I didn't know what they were talking about and all that. So then I opened the door, and everything had been changed. Everything, the flooring, the cupboards, the where everything was in the apartment. There was a patio door. There was like my sofa and chair and that. They were all in different. My bed was in a different configuration and everything. Like everything had changed. I don't know why. Hey, Missy. What are you doing there, Missy? Hey, Ruthie. Hey, Ruthie girl. Ruthie, looking at the birdies. I think they're all up in the trees trying to keep cool. Ruthie. So, I don't know what that dream was. I don't know. That is a nightmare for me. I am very particular. Well, I was just standing there and I was just like I didn't recognize the furniture. The floor was a darker color. Like I had, my floor here is like a light brown, but what I had in here was a gray, and then they did it into a darker color. And yeah, I don't know what this was signifying in my dream. Well, somebody probably is cooking. These smoke alarms like to go off. I usually get it and turn it off up at top. No way would I be cooking something like hot today, really, I think. Yeah. But on Friday there, I got my berberine, I got my B12, I got Tylenol, I got, what else was there in, oh, magnesium I got. You know, that adds up a lot. My berberine alone was $40. So, and I run out totally of B12. So I got that. Oh, come on. Oof. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oof, oof, oof. Sorry. Mm. I've been watching Becky's Madness for Crafting. She's been doing the Flossmas. I can't change what I stitch on every day. I can't do that. I'm going to say goodbye. I really need to do laundry. Okay. Alrighty. We'll talk to you later then, Etsy. Remember, next week it's on Saturday, okay? Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, my whips there, I will leave the video running. Okay. Um, I try not to have too many active whips. Like, I couldn't do what Jen the Caffeinator Crafter does. I can't do what a lot of them do and do this many stitches and that many stitches and that. If I want to work on something, I want to work on it. If I don't want to work on it that day, I don't want to work on it that day. You know, or I want to, if I'm only limited to, say, 100 stitches, what if I want to do 200? You know, I don't like being tied down like that. That to me is not, no. No, no, no. So if you happen to be lurking on my channel today, on the live, please consider subscribing because I'd love to have you as a subscriber. As you can see, I'm getting very close to that 1,000 mark. Very, very, very close. And I'd like to get there soon. And I also have a dedicated Facebook group, and that is Stitching in the Interlake. And you must answer the questions, okay? For whatever reason, I don't know why it is that people go in there and, like, do they not see the questions? Do they just click on it and hope that it's going to go through? I don't know. Right? I don't know. It's like in the other group that I run, the Ericsdale Community Queries group. You're supposed to answer the questions. And people won't. They just will not. Like, it's right there. And that is so darn frustrating. Or, like, people will join up, and one of the questions I have is, you know, where do you live along Highway 6? Well, now I'm finding I'm getting people from Alberta that are coming on. And it's like, no, sorry. No. You know, you've got nothing to do here with Ericsdale. And that, so I don't know. But they keep trying. Yes, they keep trying. So I wonder what my MRI is going to show. And then I wonder what when I get my ultrasound done on my leg there. I wonder what that's going to show. Anything? Is it just arthritis? It was really sore behind the knee. That has kind of gone down, but if I'm walking too much on it, like on Friday, oh gosh, I was slow. My leg was just so painful. Yeah. Now I got a little bit of neuropathy in my legs. Oh, pins and needles. Oh gosh. There. Hey, Ruthie, good. What's she doing over there, Ruthie, good? Hi, baby, good. You're such a beautiful girl. Is that Mama's beautiful girl? Yes. So, otherwise, I don't know. Nothing much else. I'll be happy to get the yard sale underway. Yeah, I'm not selling any more of my stuff at yard sales. No. I did that. That's it. So, yes. I haven't watched anything really on TV. I don't know what. There's nothing on that I've found. I did watch last weekend. I watched War Machine on Netflix, and I did watch Project Hail Mary. That was on Prime Video, and I found that the book was better. Um, as the movie missed out on a lot of the. There's a lot of humor in the book, and hi Jonah. And it just was not conveyed over to the movie. But if you just watch the movie without having read the book, then it's pretty good. So, everybody's gotten quiet all of a sudden. And we dropped down like 5 people. I know Exie went. So, please remember that next weekend, the live will be on Saturday. Oh, yeah. I know, everybody's stitching. That was just like when I did my class. Like it was just at the beginning, lots of questions, lots of chitter chatter. And then the last hour, it was just quiet. It was just quiet. Hey, Johnny boy. They were just concentrating on their stitching, and yeah. I know I'm going to have to order some more of the beginner's kits. I'm going to have to do that. Mind you, I've got quite a few left over because there was only 5 people. But Juliet said I had brought in too much of the counted into it. I wanted to show them the difference between counted and printed. You know, that's what I was trying to get to. And that. So yes. Yeah. So this morning at church we had another crucifix, but it stood on the behind the altar. So um, the one that we had was way up. Like, oh my gosh. Like Doreen was saying that it had gone up, that it had been put up in the 60s, early 60s. And then, but I don't know how old it was before that. Did the church buy it? Was it gifted to us from somewhere else? I don't know. It was sad to see. Like, I almost cried. I almost cried. Like, it was just so sad. And the thing is, now I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. I don't know what we're supposed to do with it. I know a lot of stuff when you get it, that it's in the church, you cannot just go and stick it in the garbage. It has to either be buried or it has to be burned or something. And then the ashes, yeah. So I think the cross itself can be used again. But the Jesus, yeah. It looked so empty this morning. It just looked so empty. But I thought at first, my first inclination was that somebody had gotten in, and then I asked Juliet, I said, the door was locked, wasn't it? And she said, yeah, the door was locked. So I guess we're going to leave it up to the Father Paul and the Archdiocese of Winnipeg to figure out what they are going to do. It was a vintage, if not an antique, crucifix. But the age of it, I don't know. We don't know, like, the value of anything. We have no idea. And the tabernacle was kind of bent, and it had fallen down, and the door had popped open, so now you can't lock it. And the chalice with the host in it fell over. And so Juliet picked that all up. So, yeah, very disheartening. But at least it was not vandalism, because that would have been really, 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 really hard to take. And I know there's been a lot of church burning going on. Just like it's almost once a week or even twice a week the church has burned. Like deliberately. So that's pretty sad. That is sad. Those that do that are people who they're angry, they're frustrated with the world, they're causing mischief, they know it's going to hurt people, and they don't care. Yeah. Yeah. So my last testing that I will have is on Tuesday morning for my leg. And Kathy would be coming on Tuesday afternoon. Then on Thursday, I have my appointment with Shauna in the morning. And I'm hoping to go for my walks. As long as it's not stifling. As long as it's not stifling. Like when I went out this morning, like it's nice and cool in the hallway, and I walked, as soon as I opened up the door, it was like that, it was like a wall that hit me of heat. Yeah. So is anybody else working on seasons in July? I know Gigi is. Christina is. I am. That I work on my winter. For August, I'm going to start working on my autumn sampler. So I can get some of that worked on. And then in September, I'm working on my spring. And in October, I'm working on summer. Summer should be in this week. I'm assuming. I don't know. I haven't checked lately. I don't know. I don't know. Let, oh gosh, why are we doing that? Let me see. No, go over here. Oh gosh. Oh, Primrose Cottage posted a small freebie if you're interested in it. Okay, so this one here. This one was, oh, this was, where is this one? Let's see. I've got 2 orders coming in. Oh, okay, so that one is in Mississauga. That's part of Toronto, the GTA. And the other one, yeah, that's summer. Okay. Where is this one? Well, on Friday, it was in Toronto. So, yeah. Oh, one thing that the ladies they really liked was when I had put the toolkit together. And I had beautiful little organza bags, and I put that in there. And so they like that. You know, sometimes it's just that little bit of detail, that little bit of effort really makes it that it's, you think, oh yeah, you know, this is so pretty. This is so nice how this was done. Every now and then it hides a message and asks me to show or hide. Always click on show, but Ava doesn't see it on her. Don't know why this happens. Wait a minute. Okay. Yes. Gigi, your message got flagged. Send it again. Don't know why YouTube does this. So stupid. I don't know why either. It says she has 17 whips. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why that. Why? I don't know. Just a minute here. Let me see. I'm going to ask. Okay, let's see. Why does YouTube flag a comment? Let's see what it says. Okay. Why flagging matters. When flagging, you can report which policy you think a video violates, from spam and sexual contact to harassment and violent contact. I don't know. When a user joins YouTube, they join a community of people from all over the world. For example, we do not allow pornography. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Incitement to violence, harassment. Okay. But what is, does to my messages too, it just won't post it. Looks like mine are coming through now. It did it to one of Xy's messages earlier too. Yeah, I don't know why. I have no idea. I mean, you guys aren't posting anything that's like, I have no idea. It's a one off every so often. I know it is that, like on the Facebook group, on the Ericsdale group, that they will flag somebody has posted something or they want posted, and I have to go in there and approve of it. I've seen that a lot. But why YouTube does this, I don't know. Maybe somehow, like maybe when it said whips, maybe it was like that. Maybe it was thinking that. I don't know. I have no idea. It's a pain in the Baditsky to um, to have that. It could be something so innocuous that the algorithm or something, for whatever reason, it it triggers it. Who knows? Who knows? Well, I certainly didn't do anything. Yeah. Like, I don't know why it is that sometimes my videos get flagged. Well, Exie said anything unusual. We have used the word whip a few times. Oh, we use it all the time. Right? And whip meaning work in progress. And they want AI to run everything. Can you imagine? That you have where the AI interprets something and it's like, no. They're supposed to be building a Costco near me in Concord, New Hampshire. Said he's going to apply. How do you like working there? I know they're building a Costco in Thunder Bay. So that's good. They should actually have one in Brandon too. We should put one there. It's a lot of standing, you know, like, depends on what shift you get, depends on if you're full-time, part-time. Yeah, I, Christina knows better than I do. I know that when I got my second jug there of dishwashing liquid, the lady who had checked me out, she says, "Thank you so very much for your patience and understanding," she said. I always tell her I have a friend in North Carolina said she works at Costco. She does what you do. She said, "Oh, how interesting." She said, "And from down there, how did you meet her?" I said, "Well, I have a YouTube channel." And that's how I met her. Do they have Costco in Europe? Does anybody know? Or Australia? Do they have them there? I don't know. Like I know here I love working there. Very hard work, but the benefits are great. But you don't get an employee discount, right? Like some places, I think like Walmart, they get 10% or something, or 5% off, or whatever it is. We're just lucky that we have the Costco that's here now in Headingley, so it's closer. I mean, it's still not around the corner. That's what I heard. I'm sending you via UPS on Tuesday. You're sending what frame? I'm trying to get into Concord several years but haven't had any success. I haven't heard anything about them getting through yet. You can go and look it up. I know it was posted um, for Thunder Bay. They put it that Costco was coming there. And I know they're going to be building another Costco over towards St. Andrews. So, oh, do you really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. Maybe Rob and Mrs. G can let me know about Australia. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, does France have a Costco? Does Germany have a Costco? I don't, I have no idea. Costco is all over the world. You can use your membership at any store. Okay. It's just that I never really see anything about it elsewhere. So, yeah, it seems to me that it was, but I've never heard anybody speak of it. Strawberry country. Okay. Wow. So what is this frame here, Gigi, that you're sending? What's that all about? I know that was something between you and Christina, but what's it for? What project? You know, that's what I told the ladies there. I said, you don't have to go to like Michael's and spend hundreds of dollars to get it framed. I said, you can do it on your own for a fraction of the cost. Local news said they've made it past another legal barrier, so we'll see. I know here for us in Winnipeg, when the one for Headingley was, they had the sign up for 5 years, 4 or 5 years. The stitching frame she mentioned last week from rescuing it from her. Oh, 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 that's what that is. Okay. I was thinking picture frame. That's what I was thinking. And it was so funny that none of the ladies wanted a hoop. Not at all. And see, that's kind of good because stitching in hand is sometimes really good, but I do like my two-handed. Like I like working on my winter sampler two-handed. Oh, I was going to ask, you remember that stitching frame that I had ordered and never received? And it it was back in, I think, around the 18th of June. I think it was the 18th when they sent me a message saying that they were looking into it. They didn't send me another one. They didn't say, here, we'll give you, we'll give you your money back. Nothing. I think I'm going to call MasterCard and ask them, now what do I do? Like, this is ridiculous. This has been going on for 6 months. Like, it's ludicrous how they are treating me. And at this point in time, I don't want another one. I just want, um, I just want to get my money back. They should pay a penalty too, because they've had my money for 6 months. Like, yeah, you want to talk a scam, that's a scam. So I think tomorrow I'm going to call MasterCard, or maybe later, and ask them what they think and what I should do. Like, I haven't responded to them. I didn't go back and respond to their email or anything. I didn't do anything because I didn't want, because I have a feeling they're just going to ghost me again. That they're just going to come up with an excuse or just ignore me. Yeah. So, but I'm tired of that. I am so, so, so tired of that. Absolutely, I am. Like I've waited and waited and waited. And just buy from legitimate companies. And also, like Juliet was saying, she said, why isn't it that MasterCard isn't giving me my money back? Like, why are they dragging their feet? She said for her, it only took like a month and she got her money. And this has been going on since the end of April. So May, June, July. We're almost going to be starting into August here soon. 4 months. Has anybody else had problems like that? Yeah. So please remember that next Saturday is the live from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and the date on that is the 20, no, it's the 18th. Is the 18th. So, and then we'll be back to our regular Sundays again. So, yeah. I apparently saw something about Hands Across the Sea, and she had posted that there were some new goodies. So I'm thinking that it's, are they new freebies? Let's see here. Hands across. No, I ordered a kit from a scam company. $2 on my credit card. Never got it in. Wait a minute. Never got it in 4 weeks. Contact, and they credited back my money within a week. I haven't gotten anything. I have not gotten anything. And that's 3.5 months now. Okay, here. Okay. So let me see. I'm just seeing what she's got. Okay. I don't know. Start this money. Account checkout. Online store. Online workshops. And little gems. Yep, download some little gems. I don't know. Maybe I misread it. No, I don't see anything. But if anybody has any, call them later for a follow-up on your case. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Everyone, hope you all have a peaceful week. Bye, Helen. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, I'm going to. I was going to do it on Thursday, and then I got sidetracked. There was something else going on, and I got sidetracked, and I forgot all about it. And I remembered when I was in bed. So, yeah. So, oh, Christina, are we on after? You're not going to kind of ghost us like you did last week? I thought you were going to be there, and weren't there. But I did get on later. Okay, that's good. Thank you. I know Carol was asking too. Well, where's Christina? And I kept telling, I said, am, I was busy last, okay. I thought maybe something had gone on, like maybe you had company or something. Because it was still it was your Independence Day long weekend. So, yeah. Oh, those of you, it was sad to see that Bonnie Tyler passed away. I was shocked. I know she wasn't doing very well. Something had happened, I don't know what it was. And she was from Wales. I thought she was an American. But anyway, and I know I had read somewhere that she had had a throat injury or surgery or something. And she was supposed to, or she had the throat surgery and then she was supposed to rest it, but she didn't rest it. And that's how come she got that raspy voice that she was so famous for. So, and then, oh, I had the hots for this guy when I was very young. His name was Randolph Mantooth. He was on the TV show Emergency. He was, what's his name? Nick Gage, I think. And he passed away. He was 75. I think it was, or 80, something like that. Oh, hubba, hubba. Yeah. It's like they're all just, it's almost like they're dropping like flies. And it's just, yeah. But just like everybody else, we're all getting older. Time stops for no one. I just wonder who's gonna go. We had one here that had passed away. So, yeah. She just passed away yesterday, I think it was. Yeah. I think she was in the hospital. I think. So, I'm not sure. Oh, and when I was at Dollarama, I came across these. They're like complete meals, but it's shelf stable, and they're vegan. It was chicken and rice and all of that. So I just got 4 of them. I'm hoping that they're going to be good. They're plant based, okay? And if they're good, I'm going to see about getting more of them the next time I go in. So I don't know if I can order. Can I order online and pick up in store? I think I can do that. I think they let you do that. She got one guy yelling and the other one cackling. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. coming to an end here, peeps. It's so nice of you that you could all join me. If you've got pictures of your projects, please go and post them over there on the Facebook group. If you need to contact me privately, you can at stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. Okay? And yeah, and the Facebook group Stitching in the Interlake. And I guess that's it, I think. So I will be on tomorrow, hopefully, bar any complications. Yeah. So, yeah. Considering it was so overwhelmingly hot, I don't even know what it is right now. Let's see. What is it? Well, it's 31. We're in a yellow warming. Heat dome pushing storms into the prairie with scorching temperatures. Yeah. Well, they still got it that it's going up to 33. And 25 overnight. 26 in the morning, 31 tomorrow. And then it kind of drops off a little bit. But I'm not complaining, because winter is going to be here before we even know it. And then you will be hearing me complain that no. So we're just giving another couple of minutes here. And if anybody's got a question to ask for next week, please let me know. Yeah, the it all depends on what the design is too, on what colors I like. Like I like this. Whoops. Would be better if I had it right side up. I do like to use variegated, but you have to use it for the right project. If you use it, like, I couldn't do the whole thing in different colors of variegated. No. But to do it like this, yeah. Because the black is enough of a contrast and that. So anyway, peeps, I think I'm going to close it up. And yeah, since most of you are gone, please wait for this to load, and then you can comment and all that, because it takes a little bit to load it, and all of that. And yeah, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I will see you on tomorrow's video. Bye, Christina. We'll talk to you in a minute. And yeah, and Jonah is here. Ruthie is over there. So, and I still have a bit of a headache. So, but I'm going to grab something to eat. And that one cannot eat by cake alone, or live by cake alone. Bye, Gigi. I want to see updates on your Halloween thing. All right, everybody. We'll see you on tomorrow's videos. Toodaloodles, everybody.